Welcome to the Crafter's Corner, the live stream that's all about taking a break from the dreadful horror that is our lives.
The cultists of Great Cthulhu often worship him through depraved and orgiastic voodoo rituals, performed as an indescribably grotesque mass of naked human abnormality, braying, bellowing, and writhing in the moonlight.
That's what we should do.
To make time for creativity and crafting. Whether you're a wargamer, game master, RPG player, model maker, cosplayer, costumer, or creative crafter of any kind, you're welcome here.
And I always confuse Monet and Manet. Now, which one married his mistress?
Monet.
Right, and then Manet had syphilis.
They also painted occasionally.
Maybe you have a few hundred, or maybe a few thousand unpainted miniatures laying around your house. Now would be a great time to pick them up, grab a paintbrush, and a few bottles of paint. Let's get those miniatures painted, whether you just need that one perfectly painted miniature for your D&D character, a band of orcs to pit against your PCs, a custom warband for Frostgrave or Mordheim, or even a whole new Warhammer army. Let's get to work on it. And you know what? Now would also be a great time for a glass of your favorite beverage to enjoy while we work.
Captain Kirk, I thought Romulan ale was illegal.
One of the advantages of being 1,000 light years from Federation headquarters.
Or maybe you need some terrain for your table. No problem. Now would be a great time for cutting foam, flocking bases, scratch building something cool, and just painting something awesome. Not only will we have a good time here, but it just might make your next game night that much better.
To do this, we are going to need a greenstone idol of Cthulhu.
Yes, Ben, you may speak.
I can make it. I majored in art for a semester.
That's great, Ben. No special skills are necessary here, as long as we're having fun. That's all that matters. Maybe you've got a model that you want to build. Maybe there's a model of the Starship Enterprise or of a Klingon warbird that's still sitting in its box. Well, now would be a great time to open it up and see what it would take to get it done. Have you poured your drink yet?
What's that? This, my friend, is a pint. It comes in pints?
Oh. I can get you one.
What about cosplay? Need some extra time to work on your next great costume? Now is the time to break out the sewing machine, the fabric, the thread, crafting foam, and maybe even some Warbla. That all sounds great to me. Let's see what we can create.
The human spider. I don't care.
So grab your paints, brushes, thread, crafting foam, fabric, or whatever it might be that you need to create what you want to have for your next game session or your next convention, or maybe just what you need to have a little bit of fun tonight doing something creative. Come on in for a bit of fellowship and camaraderie, because now it's time for the Crafter's Corner. Let's make something great.
My transformation into a deep one has finally begun. Father Dagon be praised.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Crafter's Corner. Good to see you. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm trying to figure out how I can also hear the show that we're watching, because I've been trying to fix a bunch of different things in the audio. And it's complicated. So hopefully you can hear me, and I'm going to run a quick test right here to see if I start playing the show. Can I hear the show in my headphones? Because I really want to be able to listen to the show too. It's kind of awkward when I can't listen to the show while we're listening. So if I play that,
we can't search in corridors.
You cannot search in corridors and in the streets.
Right. Oh, that's another thing.
Well,
streets.
let me see here.
Done here is search, but we're all out of it, so I suppose it doesn't matter. But we should probably search.
Okay. Oh, okay. So, okay. I figured out how to put this through to my headphones. So you should be hearing me. And you should also be hearing the show at this moment too. So that should be the case. So, all right. I might finally have this,
one.
but my video is out of sync. Well, I was trying to fix that. Let me see.
Nice.
Yogg-Sothoth dominates.
Yeah, let me.
So here, hand her an open door.
Thank you.
But now we resolve their zombies.
And pause the show for just a moment. I was trying to get that situation fixed with the audio. I I thought I fixed that yesterday, but let me. I wonder which one is too far ahead. When I said that, it looked like my audio was coming a little bit before. See if this helps. Maybe we're getting a bit more here. Howdy. Howdy, Pickle Ryan. Good to see you. Oh, a 5-second delay? The UFO man says there seems to be a 5-second delay between what I'm saying and my audio? I could still fix that. Let me try. Let me give myself a clap and just see because I'm monitoring it over here. Let me see what happens. Oh, my audio is way ahead. That looks like the opposite problem that I was having last night. So maybe it has to do with how I swapped up the audio cables. I just removed the delay. I wonder if that's any better. Hold on, I'll clap one more time, then we'll get to the show. Well, that looks better to me. Does that look better to you? Way out? Is that fixed at all? Not at all? It looked when I was monitoring over here. Oh, okay. Phew. Okay. Well, so I removed the delay. Yesterday, I had to add in delay because it was obviously wrong when I was looking at it. So I had still the delay setting set up from yesterday, but maybe changing up the audio cables means I don't need one, which is yeah. Okay, wonderful. So anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so much for helping me through the technical side of things. Still trying to figure out all of that. So last night I could not hear the show when I was listening, and I want to listen to the show. I want to listen to what everybody's listening. So I fixed that. So, all right, that should be just about everything on this show from the technical side. So, welcome to the Crafter's Corner. So glad to have you here. All right. So, I have been working on my action figures. Last night, if you were here, my problem was that I had a number of action figures break just because they had fallen off the shelf or they'd fallen off my um, desk or something like that. And these are prototype action figures. These are the very first prototype action figures that I'm working on for the Tales of Rabavania. And so they aren't articulated. They're made of the very fragile resin because they were 3D printed. So I want to base them on something so that I'm not so worried about them falling over. This guy had fallen off the desk and shattered. And I had to get them back in action yesterday because I had to take a photograph from the top and from the bottom for the manufacturer so they could look at the coloration. I had photographed the front, the back, the sides, and sent that and created a color scheme document for the manufacturer, but I had forgotten all about the top and the bottom, taking that angle. So I had to reassemble them and make sure there was nothing that was broken. I did that yesterday. They dried this afternoon. I photographed them. I didn't get them put into the my document to send to the manufacturer yet, but I emailed them to say that I had photographed it and I will be sending that soon. But now I do not want these guys to break again. I want to be able to display them on my shelf back here. And so I want to put them on broader bases. Now, the action figures, when they're actually put into production, are going to be plastic, like action figures are supposed to be. So that doesn't like fall when break when it falls off a shelf. But the prototypes here, are a much more brittle resin, and so I want to put them on this broad base. So I got these pieces of wood. It's got bark on it, and I thought that was a cool way, cool kind of design for the Rabbit Knight action figures to have the bark and then the wood here. I want to put some basing material on it, and then I'm going to lock them down here and then put them up here on my shelf. And that way I can move them back here. And if I need to pick them up and show people on a live stream or something like that, I can pick them up and I can set them back down. I don't have to worry about them falling. So that's what I'm trying to do. I was thinking today, I'm always trying to think about how can I do things faster, but also my mind always goes to, oh, no, can't you do more? Can't you do more? Can't you do more? And I was thinking this morning when I woke up, oh, you know what? I've got the rollers that texture. Oh, that one didn't get spray painted. Huh. I have the rollers that will put like a stone texture into clay, and I was thinking maybe the knights should be standing on stone like they're in their castle or something. But I was like, no, wait a minute, that's too much effort. So I want to do some kind of really cool kind of base here, or at least reasonably cool base. I got all my basing material brought in, so I've got flock, I've got all of these tufts here from Army Painter. So I think I can put them on, and I even have some extra little mushrooms here. And I was thinking, now wait a minute, maybe I don't want to do mushrooms because I got to think about the scale of the rabbit. This rabbit should be rabbit size, so mushrooms will often be very large to them. But then again, I was like, do I need to custom sculpt mushrooms? And I was like, wait a minute, nope, that's again, I'm thinking about too much to do. So these will just have to be tiny little mushrooms. It'll just be a cool little display base for them and not really intended anything more. But the base is actually supposed to be a functional thing so that they don't accidentally fall off a shelf again or something like that and break. Because these are going to be a really cool thing to have because they were my original handmade prototypes, especially once the whole range eventually gets into action. We have the porn bot here, I see. So I'm going to block the porn bot, and that's our opportunity to breathe and take a drink. Have you got anything good with you tonight to drink? I really don't. I'm trying to do an ultra low carb thing for 30 days. And so I don't eat any carbs during the day. And so that means that I can have some Corona Light, which is like almost not beer at all, but it works. And then if I have a couple of those, I can still stay within my carb limit for the day and enjoy a beer while I work. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to try to get these guys based. We had started painting some of the cultist miniatures last night. Just started. So I've got the cultist miniatures that I can paint if I come to a point where I can't work on these bases anymore. That's the next thing I got to do. And then the thing after the cultists is that I did get out the advanced Hero Quest miniatures. I was planning on priming them today. I got them all ready to prime, but then I realized that actually some of them are not yet glued together, and there's some work that I have to do with a hobby knife to kind of clean them up a little bit. Not a lot, but they weren't ready to spray paint or to prime yet. So action figures, cultist miniatures, and then Hero Quest, advanced Hero Quest miniatures. That's what I'm doing. What are you doing? You got a cool project to work on? Thank you for letting me know, UFO man. So I'm glad we got this together. I appreciate it. Let me put the Ravenkeep Discord link in here. And I have got to catch up on Discord. There are some people who have written and some interesting things, and I was going to start writing back, but I hadn't gotten to write back yet. So I will be going through Discord soon. So I'm just a bit behind on that. I had been going through Discord while I was on my afternoon adventure, going on a hike. But for the last 2 days, I have started running, and I can't really work on Discord while I'm running. So I ran for 3 miles the last 2 days. I'm terrible at it, no cardiovascular health, but getting started back to that. Need to do some running. So come into the Ravenkeep Discord. It's a good place to hang out. Also, I'll tell you, tomorrow night, Tuesdays are supposed to be our video gaming night, and I'm not a huge video gamer, but I've kind of been getting into the Tuesday night video gaming because there are some things I want to play and some things I had some fun with. And what I'm going to do tomorrow, I might block out. I'm planning on blocking out additional time tomorrow. I can't do this every Tuesday, but I'm really excited about this game. Has anyone ever played Vaxanadu for the NES, the original NES system? Vaxanadu to me was my first introduction to fantasy video gaming. We played that game a lot as kids on the original Nintendo. And so just like Hero Quest was my original introduction to tabletop fantasy gaming, Vaxanadu was my introduction to video gaming in fantasy. And I think that game is a hidden gem. So I found an emulator and I found Vaxanadu the game, and I got a NES controller. Oh, here we go. And I'm going to play Vaxanadu tomorrow. We never beat it as a kid, and I'm wondering if I can. So I'm thinking about blocking some extra time, maybe like 3 or 4 hours tomorrow night, and just make that tomorrow evening and play Vaxanadu. So that's going to be here. Has anybody played Vaxanadu? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? I think it'll be a fun kind of RPG, fantasy RPG to just chill out tomorrow and play. There's not like there's not other things to do here, but sometimes I'm just excited about that game, so I'm gonna take the time off to do it tomorrow night so we can all stream that together and have some fun. You can work on your creative projects. There are these holes in these things. These things are supposed to be ornaments. I think you're supposed to make ornaments out of these. But I just bought a bag of them. I noticed there's a hole, so I guess that's pre-drilled if you're going to hang this up someplace. And this is one of those things I wasn't going to worry about, but I realized, hey, if I just stick a little bit of tack in there, when I cover this in glue for flock, well, there'll be no hole. So might as well do it. Oh, 7xmas7. Okay, I found somebody on Twitter that loves Vaxanadu. So 7xmas7 says loves Vaxanadu. That is a hidden gem of a game, isn't it? I mean, that is a hidden gem of an NES fantasy game. So be here tomorrow. I hope to see you tomorrow. We're going to play it, and we're going to see how far we get. Like I said, I am not an expert video game or anything like that. I just want to have some fun and play it. So that's the spirit I'm going to be playing it in. It was so influential on me on a lot of different levels. Red Potion, the Studded Mail, the Long Sword, Deluge, Magic, all the monsters that we were fighting. We even would go outside and play Vaxanadu with our plastic swords and things like that. So there was a lot of Vaxanadu influence, playing and Vaxanadu influence at my house. Okay, the UFO man's working on some stuff here. The UFO man says, I undercoated Return of the Witch Lord and Kalar's Keep. Congratulations. Excellent. And now I'm undercoating the Rogue Heir of Elathorn and Mystic Tier set 25 miniatures all together. See, that's one I don't have because I didn't back it. I was thinking, hey, maybe the Mage the Mirror would come in today. But of course it doesn't because the mail wasn't running today. Okay, so we got about 25, we got basically 1 hour into the last Dinner and a Board Game where we were playing Zombicide. So I'm going to start at just about there. And so I should be able to hear it. And that way, if I see something coming up in the game, I can also comment on the game. But in the meantime, I gotta do this. Now, there's one thing that I'm trying to figure out here, and ideally, I would like to not just glue these guys down to the base right there. I'd like them to have a little bit of space between their feet and the base, just so that when I put down a layer of glue, it looks like they're sitting on top of the grass and not just like in the grass. But I'm not sure what I have that is the perfect thickness. It would be something like oh, wait, here, look. Here's a box of sleeping pills. I don't really need this box. Maybe I can use this. Like this card might be perfect thickness to lift them up just a little bit for the purposes of laying down that layer of glue. I got all my basing stuff up here. Slowly, everything in my house is migrating back up from the office and everywhere else in the house to my um, office here. It's kind of lame. Cleaning is important because everything in my house is going to end up here on my desk. The more and more I keep streaming. Okay, so let's go over here and get started. I might have to look for some more thin cardboard.
You stay in the room.
He can't do that.
Can't line of sight. That's
Well, that's up to you. You can roll 2 dice trying to get a 3+ on each die.
Okay.
Or you can roll 1 die trying to get a 2+ on each die. Well, your special ability is.
Oh, right. Okay. All right. So I will roll 1 dice.
Okay.
Shooting with my short bow at the walker. I hit a 5.
You got it. 1. That walk. All right. Cool. Whew, okay. Where are we trying to get to?
That way.
So we go there. I can go.
1, 2, 3. We just make it.
Yeah, I would search. Except. Yeah, it is called Vax Xanadu. There is Xanadu right there. Things that have that Xanadu is a thing, but this is Vax Xanadu. Yeah, the NES game. Oh, what? Oh my God! Did I just lose dinner in a board game? I did. Welcome to Dinner and a Board Game. Oh, cool. All right. Whew, okay. Where are we trying to get to?
That way.
So we go there. I can go.
1, 2, 3. We just make it.
Yeah, I would search, except for if I search, I'll end up here and I'll be swarmed.
Yeah.
So if you want to make it over here, I'm going to move here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's all make them a dashboard.
Because they're all going to advance.
Oh shoot, guys, you can't leave Silas alone.
Yeah, but they're all going to advance 1 turn, and then I won't be able to leave the square. There'll be 4 or 5 zombies.
But you can attack from where you are.
I do have Mana Blast. I have a ranged attack, so I can help you out.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So
you're right.
between the two of y'all.
They'll all advance 1 square.
And the
Oh, yeah,
abomination's
that's right. You
going
both
that
got
way
range.
because
This
there
may
are
be
2
more
that-
trouble than it's worth.
Well, as long as Megan doesn't move.
We'll be right in the middle of both of you,
Okay,
so okay. I think it's fine.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Your turn.
Okay. I'm going to attack the runner there. Nope. Okay.
So that was your free, basically.
That was my free.
You got 3
yes.
actions.
Got it.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. He's
You
done
have
for.
2 gain an XP. Not doing it.
Help me out.
Keith Crow says, I finished up some MDF walls from Death Ray Designs today for Necromunda or other sci-fi games. Oh, we were talking about Necromunda last night, right? People were asking about different skirmish games, Gorka Morka and Necromunda. I've only played Necromunda once, but I really enjoyed it. I know it's got a good fan base. So cool. I think these guys are just going to get glued down. She doesn't want to leave the line of sight of the abomination because the abomination is walking in that
Well,
way.
we have Samson.
Oh, you should be getting additional life.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
Should we have made him do something else first?
Yeah, but that's okay. That's okay.
Did you want to search?
What would
Search
you have done?
retroactively.
You should have
I'll search.
searched.
Let's search.
Okay, let's say that you search and you get that.
All right.
There you go.
And that is search.
Nice.
Oh,
Then
nice.
action, discard the first from hand and select the dragonfly token within range.
You
And
need
line of
that.
sight. Resolve the dragonfire.
And you can also search twice.
So you can put that in your backpack, or you could change, or you can exchange your entire. You can reshuffle your entire.
What do you think? I'm tempted to towards the crossbow.
Okay, that means you are not able to attack in the same zone. Just remember that.
Oh, never mind.
Because remember, short bow is 0 to 1,
Crossbow will be 1 to 2.
You just hold on to it for now, though, right?
Disaster.
Until we need it for the abomination.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. And we.
No, so, I mean, okay, we're now on your turn.
I got the runner, so I need to stay there in
Well,
order
Samson
to draw.
is here. Samson is here.
I know, but
we have to.
We want to draw him that way, right? Because there are 2 heroes over there. There's like 1 right here.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that it goes that way. Now you can make noise. You have 3 actions left.
Yes.
So you can make
2.
You have 2.
Yeah, two actions.
But wasn't that a spell that you cast?
A spell I missed, and then I used.
Oh, so you have 2 actions left. If you want to, you can put a noise token down there, and that will draw him away if you're trying to disappear inside the room. If that's what you're trying to do.
Well, I was going to search, but I'm not gonna bother if that uses up an action.
Yeah.
So I'll just stay
You will
here.
stay?
Yeah.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Oh, I need to attack.
I didn't
Right.
know
You're
they could
about to say
attack
you
that
will
much.
die right there if you do not kill both runners.
Right.
So search or
Yeah.
Should I come back out here?
probably just make a mad dash for it.
Okay. That, yeah. 'Cause
I
it- yeah, that would have killed you.
didn't know they could do that much too.
Right. Because the runners attack, then move, then attack, then move. Right. All right, so now it's their turn?
Yep.
I can already
Okay.
tell.
I'm
I'm
like,
like,
the runners
is
attack,
afraid for it.
and they move into the next room. Those guys all move on. These guys move 1, right? That guy moves down 1 because there are 2 heroes there. There are 3 heroes there now. There's only 1 hero, so you put it in that direction. Those guys right there have not moved yet, right? So they move 1. So that's everybody's moved, correct? Okay, now runners move again. So the runners move exactly that. Okay.
Or about the idea of moving that direction. But I guess we'll have to see what happens when we draw more zombies.
Okay. Now we spawn. We're gonna spawn here. So red spawn zone. Yellow is still the highest. Okay, so 1 fat.
All right.
Green spawn zone. 1 fatty. Here, over there, 4 walkers.
No.
Oh. 1, 2, and then 1 right there, right?
There's also another one inside.
2 runners. 2 runners.
Oh God,
And then the 1 inside
Unless we take them out.
is 4 walkers.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what's the plan here, guys?
Yeah, someone will explain it.
I have a strategy that I
All right.
recommend.
See, Silas has already gone up to yellow, and I think as we find this out, like, he runs out way ahead of us until we get drawing really large or large numbers of zombies with each draw because of that. We should have managed our leveling better.
So we want to draw these zombies away from us, mainly because we have already a little bit.
You are right. There are holes in the feet, UFO man. If we look, we went ahead and future-proofed them, just in case there is some reason that we, like a playset or something way down the line. But this is just future-proofing. We have holes in the feet so that we can, you put them on something, or put them on a playset or something like that. So I thought about that too. I was thinking about, how do I do this? Well, I could sit here and drill pins and pin them into the bases. I'm hoping, of course, I could drill into the drill into the resin as well, but I'm really hoping that it doesn't require all that. I'm hoping that this is easy and over. But yeah, we did think about holes for that purpose. They were
more than we can handle. We also want to make sure you three can get down there as soon as possible. You can make your way over here. This is one of the objectives. That's also one of
I'm moving toward the blue door.
moving towards
Okay.
That was my goal anyway.
So what I recommend is that you just head on towards the door.
Perfect.
And then I forgot your characters.
Beauregard.
Beauregard does one attack on one of these zombies.
Because
and
I
then-
can mana blast them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he moves forward
Nope.
and just
I didn't move his head.
and then Silas.
That's what
That's true. If I move here, I can attract the attention
Right.
of both zombie.
Both zombies. So that will get out of the way of Silas and out of the way of us. That is you all in agreement with that?
Yeah.
So it may matter when we're making noise. So let's go with Bill. So where are you closest? Where are you
I'm
closest?
near your left hand.
Okay.
Here I am. I'm going to make my way through the door as far as I can.
Two? Right here?
Yeah. Well, it's already open. I thought it was open.
No, it was available to open. It's not open yet. We
Oh.
It was worded. Now it's
Okay. Well, then on my third action, I'll try to record it.
Do we want to do that yet?
I thought that was
Because
my
then
goal.
when you open that, you're opening.
Do
zombies
you
there.
want to wait
No,
until
that's
we're at
no,
orange?
no.
I'm not the type of guy to wait. I'm a man of action.
That is exactly what I was thinking of when I was doing that. Now, I didn't play a whole lot of G.I. Joes. I had He-Man, but my brother, Seth, he was totally into G.I. Joes. He had so many G.I. Joe characters, and he had even had Thunderclap, that giant, mobile base thing. And when we were playing G.I. Joes, when I was playing G.I. Joes with him, having the holes in the feet, put them in their positions on the Thunderclap or on their vehicles or something like that was so useful. So, yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Well, I could. Could you not? UFO Man says, could you not use small wooden doweling pins? I could, and I probably do have some really small wooden dowels. Then I'd have to drill into the wood. Maybe I should, but I could. And if I were doing this for anything more than display, I probably would.
Hey, I'm breaking down the door.
Do it.
So what I roll?
Different dice. Different dice. Different dice.
Okay.
There, thank you. Ah!
So failed?
Yeah.
Okay. So that does put a noise marker right there. Just so we know. I think it's going to matter, right? Yeah. Okay. But that was all three. Are you not yellow? You're still blue?
I'm still barely blue. Yeah.
Okay. Daniel. Man.
All right. All runners?
Oh no, there are three. Wait. There are four runners. Yeah, we're in a little bit of a
Oh, you need to kill some.
like as soon as possible.
6. One's dead.
Okay. One down, 1 XP.
Take that.
6.
All right.
One down, 1 XP.
Excellent. You're doing
Remember
great.
that dice.
And 5. Dead.
One down, 1 XP.
One left.
Awesome.
Excellent job.
That's it.
All right.
Okay.
Silas.
So my first thing I do is shoot one of. They're all walkers. They're 4 walkers. I shoot on the wall. Now,
So do you want to shoot with the crossbow?
well,
Or
last
the
time I
short?
get a 2+.
But you're rolling 2 dice over here.
Yeah.
And you're rolling 2 dice on each action.
I'm going to decorate here.
Okay.
Yeah, more.
All right, but I've got to get a 2 to hit. But I have to get
But you got to roll a 3+.
I got a 3+ to hit.
Yes.
On 2 dice.
2 dice. If you roll 3, you roll 2, 3+, roll 2, you kill 2.
Give it a shot.
And don't forget your extra action.
Oh yeah, you have.
All right, I'll do it. First action. And 6 and 1.
Okay, so 1 down, 1 XP.
Second action.
Let's try these ones.
Third action.
Third action. Last.
Fourth action.
This is sucky.
Oh my God!
I could have done better by rolling.
Something other than twos.
Yeah, that would have been a good plan.
Yes, that would have been.
Next time I plan on rolling.
Okay. So I can throw one mana blast. You want me to throw one mana blast?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Okay. So
that would be a good idea.
here I go with one mana blast. Oh, no roll. Two.
We need you to be.
We need to be right
But I'm
here.
worried about losing Silas. I don't know.
No, it's okay. I can go right here. That's 3 actions.
But we're gonna draw them away from Silas.
We got 2 actions. We got 2 heroes over here plus a noise over here. They move for noise.
True.
He made noise over here. Are you making noise? You're not making
No.
noise with your costume.
No noise.
So they are moving toward noise. So right now there are 3 noise tokens over here. So they're drawing that number.
Okay, Silas will be okay.
Your turn.
My turn.
Oh.
Okay,
I want
so
runner
what? Okay, take out the runner.
Yeah.
Taken out.
Excellent.
Taking next speed.
So there's nothing else over there.
I'm ready for the 4 there.
Yeah, but let's get away. So we want to move that in that direction, basically.
Yeah. So that's I used
So
one
one
action. One more. Go ahead and just put me.
Are you gonna get from a distance? Or you have to. We can do it from a distance. Might as well.
But then that means that the abomination moves. I'm gonna have to take more to get out. So take me one more, and then I'm going to.
If there's
So I've
a
got
visual
4,
difference,
because
they
I've
move
got
toward
the
the
spellcaster.
visual.
So if I
Then
kill
they
one,
move toward
move to
noise.
1, 2, 3, and then
One
I'll
more
take
action.
one more now. Okay.
Thank you.
Nope.
Well, I wasn't very true.
Okay.
Such a gorgeous board for such
One, two.
Well, I mean, deal some hurt.
I'm gonna do
You
my
can
best.
take them. You can take them.
Come on, come on.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay.
Samson.
Oh,
Oh,
That
wait.
ends our turn.
they're in
Okay,
there.
let's be methodical. Okay, so those. I think this. Well, I'm not sure. The Descent may have been the first one that we made. Of course, there's a YouTube video on the channel about how we made that zombie side board, but that was very early crafting that Megan and Carol and I think even Kenna and Brendan was down here shooting. So that was one of the very early projects that we did. Fatty's right there. Just move up 1. Okay. Now these guys right here, they're seeing 1 right here, but 2 right there.
Oh,
So
we
they
did that
move
wrong. Wait,
1 over there.
Wait, I should have moved there. I forgot. Oh, dang.
What about all the noise down there?
But first they move toward visual
Oh,
stimulus.
I forgot.
Okay, so those guys are okay, so
Oh,
those guys move right there, right?
Oh, we messed
Okay.
up.
So now nothing over here. Okay, so right here. So what's going on? Oh, we got 1 right there. We have 1 right here. Oh, but we have 1, 2 over here plus noise. So those 3 move toward us over here, right? Okay. So these guys move right here, right? That looks pretty good. This one right here, we got
That
one
might really
right
be
here.
all that I need,
We got 1 right there.
Plus, we were killing things down there.
but I can still see about putting on
So
some mushrooms or something.
let's randomize it. Does he move in that direction? 1 to 3 or 4 to 6? He moves over here. Okay.
Well, the dice only roll.
Oh, he moves in this direction. He moves this.
Oh,
I'll tell you what, I'm not going to do all that first.
Okay.
I'm gonna go through and get them all.
Is that all the zombies on
They
board?
could just.
No. We got tons over
I'd be
here.
happy to just
No.
So we need to get into that.
So those guys move over there.
The
Over
walkers
here.
have to attack.
These zombies right here attack. So you must suffer 2 wounds. Is that Nelly and Megan? You must suffer 2 wounds. No, there are 2 wounds. You can distribute them as you see fit.
Yeah,
Or do you want to leave one at 3?
are you willing to take that? I don't like giving you that one life.
Look at what's coming.
Is it better to share it?
Well, share it.
Right.
My XP is not that much. So
So everybody, both of you take
Okay,
one.
we both took one.
Okay. So that resolves all the zombie movement on the board.
Yes.
Okay. So we start there with red. We're on yellow. Is that the highest?
Yes.
we're on yellow.
Okay. So yellow, 2 fatties. 2 fatties on red, and then on green, we have 1 runner. Then coming around over here, right? Okay, so then we have the necromancer moves. Where's the necromancer? Is the necromancer on board? So the necromancer moves an additional movement toward the nearest spawn zone. Okay.
1, 2. That he would have moved in the opposite direction actually because.
Okay, if he's standing right there, no, he spawned right there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then he has to move to another. So he has to move over there. So he moves over there. He moves toward there. Okay, so that was this one right here. So right over there, we move to 3 walkers. Right over there, 3 walkers. And now the zombies that the necromancer spawns up, correct? And it's going to be a double spawn. Next time we need to draw a zombie spawn. Whoa.
We're in a bad
Once again,
position.
close. So where are you standing?
He's way over here.
Our goal was to get in there. See, open that door. Okay, so this noise token goes away. Okay.
All right. Okay, I was 1.
Another noise token emerges if it matters.
So I can try again.
Yep.
Oh. You're talking about drilling into things, putting in pins. UFO man, that's one of the disadvantages of being here in the office doing a live stream while I'm working on some crafting like this. Because painting, just flat out painting, is probably best for something like a stream or something small. If I were down in the workshop, then drilling things and all the tools would be right there, and so drilling something, all that kind of stuff, wouldn't be that big of a deal. But it becomes all that kind of stuff becomes a bigger deal. I'm sitting here in the office. I tried to get all of my crafting stuff out of the office into the workshop, which is why I got the workshop. But now here I am, bringing it all back up to bringing a lot of it back up to the office.
The door, Clovis. Oh my God, Clovis. Okay.
Good door, okay? Really good door.
How many zombies are in this?
3. You got
Are you still on the? Oh my God! So you've got to kill.
Yep.
1 dead, 6.
Oh. Okay. So take an XP. Did you move up yellow? No. Okay.
1 dead, 4.
Okay.
Right.
Did you move up yellow? Okay. So you get an additional action. So you have 2 actions left, right? So you could leave. But remember, all these guys are going to move in there. So you could move out. Say,
You might want to.
no, no, because it takes 2 actions to move out. He just moved up.
I would recommend
Just
Don't get caught by zombies. Save yourself.
Yeah.
Say that he wants
I know he wants to
Don't
kill
let your bloodline.
Okay, so there you need people here.
All right.
Silas.
Okay.
So you're standing right here.
Yeah.
You're
They
looking
need to
at
involve
4
us.
zombies
Yep.
right here.
So I'm gonna roll those dice. So first thing first, I'm gonna just do the Rippo. So I just have to get a 1, right? But I get
That's great. You hit on a 2+.
I hit on 2+. I got a +1 and 3, right? Okay, so I'm gonna fire once and I'll do this. I got
Okay,
5.
okay. So +1 XP.
+1 XP and 1 down.
1 down.
Second action, I'm gonna do it again.
Okay. Got it. So +1 XP.
So +1 XP. How many left?
Then 2 left.
Third action, 3.
You got it. +1 XP.
Nice. You're
So,
doing great.
I got 1 action left.
Do the last one.
You got it. All right.
All right. Nobody's getting that dice back.
You're not moving. That's your die.
I'm sorry. I'm keeping this dice. You can have this one in Troy.
All right. But you can't move, so that's it.
That's all right.
Okay. But now, so I'm over here with Clovis. Who can help you out, Clovis?
Sure.
You know, speaking of multiple actions, we looked at the Pathfinder Second Edition box set this morning, and I've been throughout the day because we came. They did a great job again with their starter box sets. ISO seems to do a good job with their sets. And one of the things we were looking at was the 3-action economy in that. So everybody gets 3 actions. And one of the things that I thought was just intuitively strange when we were reading through it first of all was that the shield didn't give a bonus, like a passive bonus to AC or anything like that. You actually had to use one of your actions to raise your shield and use it actively. And only if you did that, then you got +2 to your AC. And then if you had your shield up like that, you could also use the reaction, use your reaction to block damage with your shield. And I was like, why isn't like your shield being there, help you out? Then I realized after I had played through that initial game, that solo play game, and I believe it was the rules lawyer who knew the rules for the third edition, or excuse me, the second edition game. He was saying that how they were trying to encourage the action economy, and he showed several of the different actions and had us read those. And now I get it because it doesn't want you to attack with all 3 actions necessarily. You can, but you get penalties on all of the attacks as they go down. The second and third attacks. So that's kind of like, I realized, so that's kind of like an all-out attack. If you do that, you attack 3 times, you're kind of like on an all-out attack, which means you're not defending yourself. So what you're supposed to be doing is your action economy, you have 3 actions there. You need to allocate some of those actions to both attack and defense. If you go all attack, then of course you're going to be vulnerable. So you've got to attack some, do other things, and then allocate some of your action resources to defense. Because then you're actually paying attention to your surroundings and using your shield to actually defend yourself. And so I actually like that. I've come around to that. I was like, okay, so I see what the game is trying to do. In the context of the 3-action economy, you're trying to manage your attention for everything you're doing across 3 actions, making the shield using one of those. It's not exactly using the shield. I mean, it's a game thing, but it's paying attention to your defense. Use one action to pay attention to your defense. Then you get benefits. So that's what I was thinking about today after I went through that. So actually, that could be a good system. Has anybody played that one who is here, who maybe he wasn't here this morning? I see how it can be counterintuitive to people at the very beginning. They're like, wait a minute, my shield doesn't give me a bonus. But no, you have to actually pay attention to your defense.
Idea. I mean, I can move over here. Gold is blue, so let's go. Okay, that's one action. Now I'm going to go ahead and try out the door. 4 plus with the door. Okay, I got one more chance with the door. That is, in case it matters, another noise token.
Oh, it matters.
Oh, is it? Oh, the door's open. That was my last action.
Door is open.
Okay, the door is open. Now we're going to have to draw 3 zombie cards, and we are at yellow. Okay. Oh, we have to draw a double spawn. So that's it. So inside is the necromancer moves. Where's the necromancer?
Right here.
The necromancer attacks. So that means you two have to take. There's 1 wound. You decide who takes.
You can open doors, but
No, I feel like we're equally. What spells does he?
Hey, Mike. Yep, I'm live. Good to see you. Mike says, good evening, everyone. Was sharing with my daughter and her boyfriend and didn't realize this was a live show. She likes the Robert Bain figures. Excellent, excellent. I'm so happy. Here's Sir Bors. So that's Sir Bors. And here is one of our raccoon warriors. Raccoon warrior right there. And one of our knights. Yeah, we're just working on stuff and listening to the internet board game show while we're working.
Doors open.
Look at all those zombies all down the hallway.
Okay, okay.
So you take a card in there, which is a double spawn the next time we have to draw. So that means right here is a double spawn. We have to draw 2 cards. And the 2 cards are still at yellow? Okay, so the first one is Abomination Moves. Abomination sees 1 Silas right here. There's only 1 hero right there. Let's say 1, 2, 3, he moves there. 4, 5, 6, he moves here. Roll. 1, 2, 3, he's moving that way. Roll. 6. Wait, he moved that way.
Right.
And then also in here, because that's the double spawn, you get 2 walkers.
Guys, Silas is crap.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah,
guess
he
he might
can
move
get
that
out.
direction. Move that direction.
Because then he'll get
No, it's right here. That's the double spawn right here. Now we're rolling right here.
Straight.
And we're still at yellow. It's 4 walkers.
Quite a lot to get through.
Okay, now that next room is 1 fatty. It embodies, right? It does. That's what I love.
The last time I ran some zombies, it felt just like
The last time you had that experience.
Right, yes. Okay, Clovis, where are you? Okay, you need to help us out. What do we got here? We got 1.
Door's open.
Yes. The door is open.
All right.
Right.
Then I take a step in and I attack the first one.
Okay.
6.
Nice job. 2 XP for you.
All right.
And 2 walkers. You're yellow?
Yeah.
So now you have, so move that over. You get 4 actions. That was 1, 2. You have 2 actions left. Right?
How'd that work?
So you have 2 actions remaining sitting right there. You're like, whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, so now you have 2 actions.
And those are your 4 walkers right there?
Whoop. That's what it's like. Level up.
That's the sound.
Okay, I'm going to let's see. I'm going to step in there and attack. No.
So that's 3rd move. You get 1 more move.
Yeah.
Still faster.
Okay, so it's just an additional +1 action. Equal 2 days. Good. Oh, I see.
Oh my God!
Well, I was.
Yeah, I mean, where are you at?
You've got to.
No, I'll back you up. I'm gonna back
Okay,
you up.
because I was told you would be
back
backing
your
me up.
play.
Okay.
Back your play.
I know you will.
All right. And you'll back your play.
I'll do what I can.
We're over here. We need help.
We need. He can go inside the room though.
I think throughout this game we had some really miserable rolls. So we also had our strategy kind of wrong here. But also, the dice did not help us out in this game, if I recall.
Oh,
Necromancer.
Please help.
Thank you.
So there's a necromancer and 2 walkers in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Target the necromancer first.
Get a drink.
Okay. +1 XP.
And we get to get rid of a
Necromancer did.
sponsor.
Which
That is correct. You remove a sponsor.
There's 2 here.
Maybe that one. Let's get
Yeah,
rid of
please.
The green one is closest to us.
There's a green one there
Okay,
and there's another one in there.
question. Do we want to get rid of this one and run through here?
They
Actually,
save him.
I would
do
leave
that.
that because you can run this direction.
What, how are we gonna run to that direction?
Those zombies.
I like her plan.
Give her plan.
Okay, how you have 2? You have 2 rounds.
Okay.
So on.
So 2 rounds to run for.
Yes.
Okay. Take them all out and then we run
XP.
for it.
One more.
Oh, yes!
We're 3.
Samson's coming in. Oh, Samson has been far more useful than it was the last game.
Hey,
no.
he sacrificed himself.
You know what I don't realize? What? You can't meet until his next turn. And
I'll take a few shots at them and
Okay.
then leave.
Oh, yes, she has range.
Yeah.
I'm not worried
So
about
she-
it. You guys need to pull back and let me intercept.
Can you take out a fatty?
No, back. I have a chance.
We should fight him. Okay.
That's true.
Okay. Fair enough.
All right. I still don't quite understand what torch.
Okay, so if
Oh yeah, at least we have somebody playing Samson in this game. The times that Samson has had to be an NPC, it hasn't gone well for him.
the torch is in your hand, which it's not.
Right,
But if the torch were in your hand, you would draw 2 cards when you search instead of just 1.
Okay.
But then also, when the Dragon Bile goes down, the torch needs to be in your hand, be adjacent to the Dragon Bile.
And then I can start a fire.
And
We
then
have to
Dragon
find
Bile goes
Dragon
away. We don't
Bile
find none of us
So-
have Dragon Bile.
I can either run that way, and I'll be 1 space beyond the
You
bomb
seem a
range,
little
right?
tracked. Yeah, you could go
I go
1,
2,
2, 3. It would take
but I have
1,
extra actions. I still have
2,
an action.
3.
I mean, we'd be closer to you.
Yeah, we can group
So
up
you
and
could,
take
if
those
you want to
shots.
run past him, you can.
Or I could run into the room. And it will not see me there. I could search.
You could do that.
But then
Would that pull him that way?
And if you got a dragon, you happen to get the
Dragon Bile.
That
yeah.
would
Right.
that would be.
And let's run into
You
the room.
Okay.
I can only search once per turn, though,
This
right?
one.
Right.
Okay, so I will use.
Well,
this
you use.
Oh, right. Okay. I will click.
And then,
I will hit with this. Keep
and
missing.
then you can search twice.
All right, and then I'm going to search twice. All right,
Yes.
so I'm drawing 2 cards.
So draw.
Which one am I drawing? Right. All right, I'm not drawing zombies.
Yeah, please
Okay,
don't.
another stupid crossbow. And repulse. Check. Once per turn, select a target zone. See. Destination zone in a range 2 from it. Sharing an open patch. 1 zone further to the survivor. Zombies standing in the target zone are pushed to the destination.
Over New Year's, I was also getting to talk to my brother as I was over his house, and he and his wife have broken open Frosthaven. I've got to go over there and play with him. I'm looking forward to playing Frosthaven with them. That'll be a good time. But he was saying Frosthaven is just more. He said they got it all sorted out, and he did a much better job this time incorporating feedback on like how to organize that game. But then also he was like, Frosthaven, if you liked Gloomhaven, Frosthaven goes with even more with the complexity as far as things that you can do and in the town and building your town. And so it's in a limited amount of time they had. I believe they started their first game when last I spoke to him. He said they were going a bit slow because not only were they having to remember how to play, it's been a while since they've gone through the Frosthaven campaign. He and his wife go through the Frosthaven stuff together. Play a lot of board games together. It would be nice to find a girlfriend who would like to play board games like that with me. But he and his wife do. So they sit down often after the kids go to bed and play board games like Gloomhaven. So now they're on to Frosthaven. But they said it's taking a while because they're trying to remember. Plus, there is just more stuff in it. But they seem to say that it's been done. Has anybody broken open Frosthaven yet?
All right. Is the abomination away?
Abomination is a zombie. So yes,
Yep.
yes, you can. Yes.
That is quite.
But it would have to be in your hand.
Right.
You can reshuffle if you want right now for free.
Well, I put report in my hand and place it toward.
Okay.
Case
All right. Sounds good.
All right. That will be.
Okay. So there's no one right here. There's nothing right here. But I got Clovis down here.
All by himself.
Okay. I'm Beauregard. So that means that I should try. I want to help you out close.
I was told there would be someone coming to help me.
Okay. I only have 3 actions. I'm going to go 1, 2.
But you have Mana Blast. Why don't you stay there and hit him twice?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's true. I can stand here and right. Thank you. I can
Just
mana
roll
blast.
one.
Yeah.
Don't-
Mana blast.
Don't roll one.
So I'm
Don't. Magic one.
right now. 1, I hit you. So this
Okay,
is so
don't
that's
roll
one.
one.
So that's only 1 action right there, right? 1 action.
So you
So
got
my
2 rolls.
second action is
Take one.
blasting this guy right here. So
This
I
dice
get.
is going to help with it.
So I get a second one, right? Okay, so here we go. That was not enough. Okay, I didn't hit you, but I did.
Do you want action?
No, I only had 3 actions. I'm standing right here, so I moved 1, 2, 3. Is that going to kill him?
What?
All those.
3 damage.
Take 3 damage next round.
Well,
I think that means it's going to kill you.
No.
It's not going to kill him.
It's going to bring him to 1.
Oh wait, it's going to bring him to
no,
0.
that brings
No, everyone only had 3 hits.
Oh.
You may die this round.
Clovis.
Friends. No, I mean, he's
Not with
zombie.
your friends.
You'll die one
Oh,
room
no.
away from one of your friends.
Yeah.
Then you're going to need to be our master strategist. If you die, you must be our master strategist.
Coffee here.
You'll
You're in
remain
so
with
much
us.
trouble.
You'll remain with us as a ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sage was
If anybody can help that, help that.
Hello, welcome, Retro Nerd Girl. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Retro Nerd Girl says, I just got home from work and paying close attention to your technique for creating mini environments for your figures. Oh, well, that would be, hope you learned something. I'm not doing anything terribly sophisticated here. I'm just blocking the bases, and if I feel like it, I'm going to put on some mushrooms and maybe a couple of other things. But, you could go, I was thinking about the possibility of going full on diorama with these, but I don't think that I have the time for it. This is a practical basing, and it'll go up for display. And you won't really see much of the bases anyway, especially on camera when they're behind me. We'll save diorama level stuff if we end up making some physical sets for Rabavania in some way. So after all that's done, it's possible that it's still or more easily done digitally, but I do like physical stuff too.
Okay. So, should I take a shot at one of those?
Don't stay in that spot. Whatever you do not stay in this tile.
Yeah. So let me take one shot at this the nearest walker to me.
Towards the 5 things we can't do.
No, I'm just trying to kill one to lessen the amount coming at you. Since you're stuck there trying to
We want to get
lessen
to
the
this door.
damage. Are we trying to get to that door?
Yes, we want
Okay.
to get in there.
5. Okay, 1 down. Okay.
What does it? How does it go? What do you?
Yeah. I can't get that. Okay. So I was in the middle of
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to take one there. Now should I take a shot at that wall?
Why not?
Okay. I'm gonna take a shot there.
Now, Retro Nerd Girl, I don't know if you've heard yet or if you're just here continuing live or if you went back or to watch anything or at all, but I was talking about how tomorrow night at 7, I don't know what time, but tomorrow evening, I'm blocking out extra time because we're going to do some serious retro gaming. I'm going to be playing Vaxanadu, my favorite NES game. that introduced me to the fantasy video gaming genre. It's a hidden gem for the NES. I've got the emulator for it. I probably got to work with the tech a little bit more too tomorrow. But it was my favorite video game as a kid on the NES. We played it all the time. So you go on a fantasy adventure. So I'm going to block off some time just to have some fun tomorrow. Probably like 3 hours or something like that. I never beat that game as a kid, and we're just going to see how far I can get and what the game is like. So love to see you for that. Retro gaming could be your thing.
I missed.
Well, it was already effort.
Should I take one more or should I
You
take
got one
another
more
step?
action?
Yeah. I've got one more
Go
mana
ahead.
blast.
Maybe that was bad, but maybe I should have told you to leave.
The worst that's going to be there is one walker. So
I cannot do any long distance, so I'm going to head this way, I guess. Although we're going to probably go if we're both on.
But that's okay. Send it that way.
because we're wanting to haul it that way.
Why are we wanting to haul it that way?
Because we gotta get trapped.
Yeah, we're trying to let him out.
Yeah, we are.
And we
trying to
can, I mean, we can jump him. It just takes an extra move space to get out of the way.
1, 2.
You don't have to move too. You could stay with Megan. I don't know where you're trying to go. But you can-
Eventually, I want to head over here.
Should we all stay together? Then we can
Maybe.
split
Maybe that's the one.
if we get hit.
All right, I'll stay here. Back you up.
Right. So now it's zombies.
Yep. Yeah.
So now, okay. So let's. These guys right here move over one, right? They come to visit Samson, but they
They go
don't
get action figures from the kitchen.
attack. Right. Yeah. They just come to visit.
And the
So
fatty-
these guys move over here. These guys move down. Okay. Well, let's leave him there. We'll do zombies move, runners move again. This guy moves here. He does not attack. But these three attack here. Okay. So you've got to be our spiritual advisor.
Oh, am I dead?
Because that was,
You don't roll anything? Or?
No.
that was 3 attacks. And so
It's
you're
over.
dead. You have to be our spiritual advisor.
Hand
Move
himself.
here. I'm not here.
Hand
I'm
himself.
here. These
Sorry.
3 move now in what direction? So this guy clearly sees 2 of you, so he moves that direction. So I think these 3 move that direction. Get the 2 noise tokens.
These no say right here
Yeah,
anymore.
there's-
Well, those aren't here. Well, then there were 3 tokens there,
Yeah.
but
That
I
was
think
from-
that these.
Not from the previous turn.
That was 2 turns ago. That was 2 turns ago.
So these guys don't need to move here.
No.
That was from
So
the
these
last-
guys move here. So that's where we are.
7x7 says, Xanadu theme is your ringtone? Cool. I was thinking about making some of the Star Trek stuff my ringtone once I get back from Neutral Zone Studios. But now, Xanadu, that's pretty cool. Expect tomorrow when we do retro gaming. Xanadu also has some great music. I'm talking about great music as far as the NES goes. So also expect fantasy retro adventure music. It can get in your head. Retro Nerd Girl says, that sounds cool. I hope you can come. I hope I can get home early to see it live. Yeah, I'm not sure what time I'm starting. And I'm not sure how late I'm going to go. We'll just see. But I just want to block off time to play it. So I might be going sometime tomorrow for 3 hours or maybe longer. I don't know. It was one of those games, it was so old that, there wasn't a save point. Like you just save the game and then start over. It was one of those where it would give you a password. They called it a mantra, one of these long things you had to type in. So, as kids, they're having to write down this code. And of course, sometimes your code doesn't work because you copied it down wrong or something like that. I suppose taking a photograph of it with your phone today would be better because to make sure that you record it accurately. Because nothing, that's one reason maybe we never defeated it, because sometimes you'd get the code and you couldn't continue because your code didn't work. And you had to go back and try to find an earlier code or just start over. So I don't want to deal with entering codes. So that's why I'm thinking, hey, you know what? Maybe I can just play it in 3 to 4 hours. because my brother and his wife started playing some retro games. This was a while back ago. This is probably a couple years ago. And he said, "You know all these games that we never beat?" He was like, "I guess something just turns in your head when you become an adult and you figure out how to play video games." Because he was going through some of the games that we used to play with his wife, and that she did too, and they were just beating him. So I was like, I wonder if I just sit down for 3 hours, how far I can actually get in Bags Bandit. We'll see.
So now, red zombie spawn token. Are we still at yellow? Okay, one runner. Okay. Green, 2 walkers. Coming around over there. Is that correct? So right there is 2 fatties.
Oh, 1 fatty
And then over here in orange, is that correct?
Oh, we didn't move this one.
Oh, then move
yeah,
it. Or her. Yeah. So now we're still over here though, right? So that's the abomination moves again. So the abomination clearly sees them, so the abomination moves 1 more.
Hi, abomination.
So it's you and Daniel.
Okay.
Where's Daniel standing?
I'm stuck.
Oh.
Daniel will die if he stays.
Yeah, don't stay there. Is my best advice.
Understood. Wise ghost.
Because he's experienced that before.
Yeah, I've been there.
There's the interview.
like 3 minutes ago.
You must go to Dagobah. That's my first. Okay.
Dagobah's in this time.
But it takes 4 to move out of there.
But you have to
kill some and then leave.
So you
if
could
he tries
just
to kill
leave.
some, and he fails,
Then he would not be able to leave
That's
out.
all. The upside of failing is they're stuck there. They're not.
That's
putting
true.
wounds
They
on you
would
guys.
attack us, right? Yes.
Right.
So
will you die if you stay there then?
I have a chance to shrug off damage. So
He has
And if
iron.
you can take out everything but fatty,
I can kill the 2 walkers.
then you're
Yeah,
fine.
well.
You'll survive. Okay.
So I think it's
Yeah, how many actions do you have?
1 dead.
All right, so
Good.
you go up by 1 dead.
Yeah. Nope.
2 actions.
Kill the walker. 1 dead. No, I got 1 extra left.
You have 1 action, but you cannot kill.
Kill and I can't.
You cannot run away. You are unable to stay. Okay. I also really hated that Bill, he was playing Clovis, I believe. I really hated that Bill died in here. I think that there was a poor move made that ended up getting him killed by those zombies. And I wish I had caught it. I should have caught it to make sure it didn't happen. But there was a mistake made. Information wasn't communicated. He was definitely standing in the wrong place, which killed him. There should have been some way for him to get out of that, if I remember that correctly. But I felt really bad that he got taken out in this game, especially at this point.
All right. So if I step out, you're not going to travel, so you're fine.
Yeah, then you can.
Yeah, I would step out.
I'll step out and
and-
check.
Yeah.
Can you search anything?
Well, you could search.
One you
I mean, if you're greedy.
It's just the dragon.
Alright,
If we want to, we don't have to kill the abomination.
You just have to take it.
We do not have to kill the abomination.
I'd almost say just leave it around.
Yeah.
If we can get through and through that green door. Can Lou do that? If you can kill those and get through this door,
He can try.
can you open doors?
No, he can't.
I cannot open doors.
He cannot open doors.
Never mind.
Only one of us could get over there.
Or could you run and help?
Oh, you-
He's overflowed.
I can't kill fatties.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Can he?
The target zone is our see, and the
Can you
destination
kill
zone
fatties?
range one
He
from it.
can.
That's not
I could.
right.
Oh, yes. You can kill fatties with the crossbow. You need to stay alive.
So if you could go help Heath.
Okay, so let me step out.
Okay, that's 1 action.
And then let me just try to kill those guys.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So
Magic
with the crossbow,
dice.
I've got to roll 2 dice.
Yes.
I've got to hit.
There's one action, so you have 3 actions.
3 or above. I got to get 3
2,
above.
3?
4 by.
Yes, you got 3 or above.
Okay.
Yes.
So here we go. First of 3. I got 5.
2 dead.
2 dead.
Right.
All right.
So you get 2 XP.
And we're now in red.
You're in orange.
Orange.
No.
We're now in orange.
So now you get to choose which orange you want.
What does?
So you have +1 free ranged action.
What's that?
Okay, I think that's a good idea.
So is that in effect this turn?
Okay, so yeah, it's in effect now.
So now I've got another.
You
That's
can
my
do
free range action.
right. Your free range action can be
And
2
I
again.
still have 2 actions left.
Right.
Okay, so I shoot again, and I kill him.
Okay. You take another XP. So you still have another action, right?
I have 2 more actions.
2, yeah, at least 1 more, right? So
I
2
stepped
more,
out
yeah.
and I shot twice.
Yep.
The one which was a free action, so I have 2 more actions. So I will go forward and right.
Right.
Yeah. That's
Okay. Sounds good.
Trying to help him out.
Yep.
Okay.
It was a good time.
Okay. So
Hope y'all.
that was amazing.
Solid.
I do. Yeah. I'm standing right there.
Yep.
I don't want to move in. I can't kill fatties. I think I'm gonna search and move back.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna search right there.
All right.
So I'll take this part. Get invisibility.
Oh, that's interesting. What does that do?
Well, it allows other players to avoid the fatties or the monsters in general, or the zombies in general. We played Boss Monster over New Year's as well. It's been a while since I played Boss Monster. I bought a copy a while back ago, but I haven't had a chance to play it yet. We opened up Boss Monster. So I guess we've had an 8-bit retro kind of gaming theme here, because has anybody played Boss Monster? It's a card game. It's a tabletop game. It's primarily based on cards. And everybody plays a boss of an 8-bit like NES dungeon. And so you're the bad guys trying to attract heroes into your dungeons, and you're trying to construct a dungeon that will kill the heroes as they come through. And if you kill 10 heroes before you take 5 damage, you win. If you take 5 damage, then the heroes killed your boss. You as the boss. And you're out of the game. But if you can attract, you got to make it a dungeon that has enough treasure in it to attract heroes to come and kill you, but then also to want to kill you, but also be able to kill them. It's a cool game and lightweight. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and then roll 2 against them. No, 1 more against them, and then move out.
Okay.
Because I have Mana Blast.
As long as you move out.
So right, so I'm going to attack them. Yes, and with 1 more, and then I'm going to move out.
4. Yeah.
Got it. So that's 1 walker down, experience point, and then I'm going to move right here.
All right.
Just to get out of their way.
You've been putting these down incorrectly.
Have I been?
It takes down.
Okay. It looks beautiful now.
Oh, okay.
I love the way that it looks. All right, your turn.
Okay. So 1, I'm gonna take out that walker.
Okay.
That's the only thing I can even hit. And I don't.
Try again.
Okay, dude. Okay.
XP?
So 1.
Get into the same square.
Get in the same square.
Oh,
Take advantage.
okay.
Right? You have 1 more life.
So I'm gonna take him on. Okay. Okay, so he doesn't.
Right.
And then you're going to run this way?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, right.
I think that's an excellent
Or
idea.
get in here.
See? Right, yes.
Well, that was, we can pretend that.
If you open that, you're going to have to draw for zombies.
That's true. Okay.
I can go past. Should I go past them?
You
Go.
1,
Just go.
2, 3.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
go for it.
Then we're going to say that was all Bill's idea.
Thank you, Bill.
You're okay.
Okay, so now zombies' turn.
Yeah,
So those guys move here. Those four move into the street. So this guy attacks Samson. So Samson, you get a 5+ defense roll. Okay, so you take 1.
And these guys
These
move up.
go visit Samson,
Oh,
right?
wow, Samson.
That's why you can't move out.
All right. And then
And these guys are headed toward Samson,
Yeah.
right? So they head that way.
Remember the artist.
Those guys.
Those guys move down 1.
Right.
He's dead.
These guys are looking at me, so they come this way, right? Is that all of the zombies on the board? No.
Well, they're
Well,
all
and then that
Right.
one fatty has to attack an abomination.
It's not the already attacked.
Oh, sorry.
But the run.
The abomination attacks here,
So take me down 1.
right? So now we draw for them, right?
Oh, we also need to make the runners move.
Runners move again. That's absolutely
This
right.
one is crowding out.
Yep, and then the other one moves up.
Same move up.
All right.
Okay, so that's all of the zombie movement?
Yes.
Okay, so now we're starting right there, right? Red, we're still on yellow?
I have a bad
No, you're on orange, right?
Orange.
You're on orange. Okay, all standard runners move again.
But then you can roll to defend.
So you can roll to defend. Is that all the runners on the board?
There's none on this side.
That's
If you roll a 6, it's
Yeah, take a look at our levels
that was-
right
that
now.
was the
See,
red
we,
over there, right?
somebody hit
So now
orange. Is that what
green
was going
over
on?
there.
Somebody just say, "Oh yeah,
So we're
Lou."
on
Okay, so Lou already went up to orange.
double spawn.
See, we
So
again
we
managed
go
the
around
leveling
to-
badly here. Look, 3 of us are
There.
still at
Okay.
blue,
Double spawn
and
there.
blue. That means we only have 3 actions. You
This
get your
is
4th
all
action when you turn
standard
yellow.
walkers.
But we've got, but you draw your cards. You draw your zombie cards when they spawn at the highest
You
level.
lucked out.
And so that's
Walkers with you. There are walkers over there.
Sorry, I thought I had stopped it. But I was saying that you draw your zombie cards at the highest experience level that you've got. And so we're drawing orange now, but 3 of us are still blue. We really could use, that's 3 actions around that we're missing because we let Silas there get too far ahead relative to the rest of us. So it would have been better if more of us had at least been yellow at that time and gotten that extra bonus action. Manage that definitely if you're playing.
yeah.
Oh, they come to visit me. So that was it. Which spawn zone was that? That one, the green.
Yeah,
Yes,
the green.
yeah, still do
Okay.
that one.
So we still have
So
to go
it's
over here at Sparkle.
Yeah.
Okay, so now here we are.
That sticky beer.
Oh.
When the cards come.
Right over there. Double spawn next time we need to spawn. We're going to shuffle these. So
Can't
we
believe I
have them for
survived
next round.
Okay. Just
Where
remember,
are you? Oh my God.
just remember, if you're unsuccessful, you can join Bill as our second.
I'm hanging out by the pool.
How was the afterlife?
Great.
Like a
Less zombies.
Nice and stable, but other than that.
No.
Yes.
That's 2 XP. Don't forget about that.
Is there anything else
Oh,
you
we need somebody who can hurt them to leave them there with you.
None of us.
None of us can do that.
Okay. So I'm gonna.
Can you use my last 2 actions? Oh, no, I can't.
Oh, you can take forward.
Yeah.
Are you gonna die? Oh.
He's gonna die. Do you have any last?
I hope I roll 3 5s.
It's true, you do get saved. Like the rest.
So
Right. That's correct.
So if I step here with 1 move.
Yep.
Then I can shoot both of these guys.
Yep. That's correct.
Just
You
don't
roll a
roll
1,
one.
you hit me.
All right. So I've got 3 moves. So I'm gonna roll for one.
Oh, you hit me and you took out a walker, so I'll take one wound. It's a +1 XP.
Yep.
We gotta get you to red, so whatever it takes.
Can I do it again?
Whatever it takes.
Yep.
Right. Oh no, you need 3.
Oh, 3. Yeah, so you got 2. So you got it. So
Yep.
yes. So
Yeah.
one down, +1 XP.
And I have one.
Thank you very much, sir. That was
I have
fantastic.
one
You say
more
thank you as you have a
Yes,
zero
thank
in your
you.
leg.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah,
I will take your leg from the rest of the zombies all down.
All right, here we go. And move. One step.
Okay. I have no weapon that can take on a fat.
You can
That's
take
the
out the
problem.
zombie, correct?
Yeah, I can take a fatty.
I mean, fat, yes.
The whole kingdom.
So I'm going to step back
Okay.
because there's no point. I keep doing anything about that. We've got to get in here,
Right.
guys.
But hang behind the
So
ground.
I'm going to hang back here and then just run and wait. So
Okay.
now it's your turn.
I'm going to use what it takes 2 to get out. 2. I don't have 3.
You have
No,
4?
I can 3.
Sure.
I can use
Okay.
3.
Okay. I'm gonna do it.
Not bad.
Yeah, let's. Yeah. That's gonna be 1.
Sorry.
3. I'm gonna hang
Okay.
here.
No, I think it's good. We are all here.
Okay.
I mean, we're headed that way.
We're all
Yeah.
here.
We're all there.
Wait a minute. We just accept-
Luke, okay. Well then, Ward.
No, I've already had my turn.
Well, I know, but I mean, we got one
Next
more
time
turn.
is the time. When that comes out,
Yeah, that's what I'm
Slay it,
doing.
okay.
I'm killing that fat.
Who's next?
All
and
right.
we're gonna move
So
in.
zombie time.
Zombie
Zombie
time.
time.
Okay, so let's be systematic. So starting here,
Yep.
around.
Mhm.
So this guy
He's
sees
moving
who?
towards
Right
me.
toward you. Okay, so those guys also move toward. We got one.
Wait,
we
no,
got
oh,
one
sorry.
over there.
Oh, you should.
So we have one over
We're
here.
so valiant.
Does your weapon cause noise? It does not cause noise.
I didn't.
You did not attack.
No, I just ran. I ducked under something.
Okay, so then here's what happens: the zombies divide. So one of Fatty goes over here. Is 1 and 1? Okay, then there we go. There we go. That's what we've got.
We have 5 total. Is that how that works?
Could I have used my action after my last 2 actions?
If you had wanted to, you want to generate noise?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. Well, then if you had generated, then they would all go that way.
So selfless.
They're just all sweet.
Samson sacrificed himself again.
You guys.
Okay.
Okay.
You're gonna use this dice.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So
No,
So
these
he's
ones
attacked by
So-
3.
No,
so it's
we
three.
never, this guy would have come out with it.
well, I'm still going around. So
I'm sorry.
those 3 guys would have attacked Samson, right?
So they,
So
So
3.
roll 3 times.
all right. I think I did.
One of the neat things about this game is that, yes, sometimes sacrificing yourself as a player by running off madly in another direction away from your friends, making a whole bunch of noise, is a great way to draw zombies away from your compatriots. And what possibly is a better way to make an exit in a zombie movie or a zombie-themed board game than sacrificing yourself, leading a whole bunch of hordes of zombies away from your friends? A very classic and heroic way to go out when you're talking about dealing with zombies.
3 5.
Wait, wait,
3
wait.
5. 3 5.
You know there's
Just roll that one
a difference
first.
between any of these die.
Oh.
He's dead.
Samson is one. We'll pour one out for you. It's-
For
it's-
Samson, I can.
These guys right here. Well, they hear the most noise over here now. So they go over here.
So move those 4.
Well, the team was opens ahead.
Oh.
Two,
If I die.
You just scream.
Then let's say they divide. So those 2 go over here.
So maybe.
There were 2 walkers and 2 fatties.
Yeah, so one of each.
Okay, then 1 goes over here, and then
We don't need any extras.
All right. Well, then there you go.
Okay, so now we got spawn.
Yeah.
Now we spawn. We have a double spawn
Oh,
zone.
that one needs to move.
Right.
All right, so he comes out.
That's okay.
Right.
So double spawn on red. We're drawing red. And we're on orange. Who's the highest?
We're on orange.
The highest character who's living
Orange.
is orange. Okay. So 2 runners and 3 walkers.
3 walkers.
Okay, then on green, right? And we're on orange, 3 walkers.
They're far away for the moment.
That's true.
Kind of congregated.
Yeah, having a party.
They're,
we don't want to be at that
They're
party.
eating us.
Oh God.
Okay, so now going around, it's green over there, right? All right. On orange. All standard fatties, take them.
Oh.
Yay. Oh, that means he's in with us.
I mean.
Oh, so he's here with us.
Doesn't matter because we're killing.
That guy moved down, right? Now, those guys still move. Is there anybody there to kill?
No.
Then they move toward the nearest noise, which is over here.
It's hard to tell what's in what.
They're all in
They're all in that.
Just the fatties.
that. Yeah, just the fatties.
Just the fatty.
Oh, just sorry.
Yeah, pulled up.
Not
There's
you.
2 walkers. There's one more fatty there.
Do you have 3 bullets?
How do I know how many I have?
He stays.
He's
He's not a fatty.
But what I can't do is I can't attack at close
He's
range.
muscle.
So was that green that
But you can't do it at close range.
No, it's just 1, 2. Range is 1, 2.
Yeah,
Back up.
I'll have to back up. At the house.
so you just have one more in there.
Yeah.
Was that
then
green
what-
that
I think that was green.
Okay, so then there's this one in here
Yeah.
that I've got drawn?
Yeah.
Which is the necromancer move.
He's dead.
Where's the necromancer? The necromancer
Summon.
appears there. We get another necromancer spawn zone. There we go. Which we resolve immediately. Which is on orange. All standard walkers take another turn.
I can't really dance anymore. Just these are all one square.
All
That
of
is a
those are in
horror.
one square. Okay,
Oh.
so all of these guys are in that square. And those cards that make the zombies move again, those can get brutal. And they are not in the game at lower levels because when you draw a spawn card and you're still blue, there isn't any option for them to move again. There might not be in yellow, I'm not sure, but you might start in yellow. But by the time you're up in orange, you got to be prepared for these zombies to start taking multiple turns. UFO Man asks, have you ever played The Shining Force on Mega Drive? It's a really good game. I have played Shining Force. I played quite a bit of Shining Force, and I think that should be on one of the on the rotation for the Tuesday night video gaming. There's a bunch of other things to go through. What I'm trying to do is go back to the beginning, which is why I thought, okay, I'll start with the NES. We had that on Sega, Shining Force. And my brother played it all the time. So back then, you're just one person. But really, our first party type game was Shining Force. And now this could be a different iteration of that game that you're talking about. Because I don't know Mega Drive, so it could be. But if it's the same theme, if it's the same franchise, Shining Force itself, I played the original Shining Force and the Shining Force 2. We also played that a lot. That was also a great classic medieval fantasy adventure. But we played it on, I guess, the original Sega. I think it was.
Don't go over there.
Don't go over there.
Okay. So he needs.
So
Should he back up? You have four. You have 4 movements.
I have 4 actions, but it'll take me 2 actions to back up. Because
2 actions to back up.
1, 2, I can't attack it close.
You can't attack close. You can take
Yeah,
one
that
action.
the down is going to attack us.
But I'd move.
So go
Yeah,
closer
you
to
got
the door.
So I would say, yeah, move towards the door, and then you have 2 attacks left.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Close the door.
At least somebody's near the door.
And now I'm going to attack.
Attack
Use
who?
your special
The fatties.
Oh, okay.
The fatties.
Don't roll a 1.
I will not roll a 1.
Really killing us.
Pressure. All right.
Yes.
You got it.
So he's
All right,
good.
so +1 XP.
And I still have a move.
Hey, get in there. Get in that door.
Go.
Wait, what was that? So that was 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Nice job. All right. Now it's my turn.
You go follow him.
Okay.
Get away.
1, 2, 3. I'm just going 4 over there to get
Go.
away from this. I like to search, but I'm not that great. Let's just go.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, can you move me forward inside there? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm gonna search.
No, just go.
All right. So now it's Zombie's turn. Okay, so these guys see you, right? So they come down, right?
Here it
All of
comes.
those come-
And then that goes
There's Horde. Guys. Party.
It's rumbling in the distance we hear.
The pitter patters with the zombies.
So and this guy comes around that corner. Right? Yes. Okay.
I'm like,
Come on.
But that's it. So we didn't say that.
yes.
Okay. So now red over there, right? And we're on
Yeah,
orange. I mean, I'm on blue. What's everybody on?
I'm on blue.
Orange.
You're on orange. Yeah. Okay. So necromancer.
Oh no.
So necromancer.
He's in the
He just
space
moved.
of one of those. Are we gonna lose him?
So when he activates again, we'll leave.
Oh
Just-
no.
Just
What's gonna happen
So
when that
green,
when he does that? We
it
just
is
don't.
double
it
spawn.
doesn't go away.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just
It doesn't matter.
So the next one is where? Right over there, right here. Yep. Okay, so we got to resolve a double spawn over there on orange. 5 walkers, and then 6 walkers. So there are 11 walkers in that space right there.
There's 5. There's 6.
very nice. So it's a party.
That's where the
Walker
zombie party is.
I don't know. That's pretty bad over there too. Wow.
Look at all these guys.
Is that 11?
Yep.
Is that it? Okay, so now we got. Is there one? There are 2 in there, right? Okay. So then the first one on orange is the necromancer.
He's gone.
So the necromancer moves. We're not allowed. We cannot move the spawn zone anymore. The next one is on orange. 2 runners.
Okay.
Good.
So
My turn again.
blue.
Okay, so
Break down that door.
Go.
you
Go.
break that down too? No, that
Yeah.
one's broken.
Can you break it down?
I can't break that door.
Oh.
Oh, you can.
Well, you
Then
get to the
search.
door.
So
Search.
I'll stop there. I still might as well go to
No, no, no.
That's
Well,
all
this
right.
is just one space.
Oh,
Rabbits
okay.
have shown off.
You got-
Shit,
you got-
in a moment.
Might as well see.
But I can only search, so.
We reach out.
Have we been
Oh,
actually?
that's
So,
right.
where's that search process? What happened to the search index?
Yeah.
We're
There it
fixing
is.
Okay, there we go. So that's right there.
So I found.
What?
Discard, gain 1 experience point.
All right, we gotta get to red, so
Do it.
discard the card, go up to 20. All right, so that's my turn. Now, open doors. So it's,
Do it, do it,
I'm
do it.
going
Do
to
it,
try.
do it, do it,
All
do
right,
it,
so
do
here
it.
we go.
We're all
4 plus.
Yes.
That's 1 action.
Please.
2 actions. 3 actions. I got it. So that is now open. There are 2 noise tokens down there. That opens that, and now we can't see the vault.
You have one more video. Yeah.
Does the vault spawn anything?
The vault never spawns.
Okay.
Come on inside.
Okay. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Safer.
I'm running for it.
Okay. Can you move me one?
Barricade the door or something.
Move me inside.
Over there,
Okay,
stack.
I'm not.
They're coming
And then
in.
I'll take. This is a orcish crossbow, so I can kill fatties with this.
Nice.
All right, wonderful.
Okay, now I got 2 actions ropes. I'm going to try to open that door.
All right, sounds good.
Scary.
So I haven't really shown this one off a whole lot yet, but this is our sample of a female rabbit knight, right? So she'll have to come later, but we did design a female body shape for a knight. So this is, I believe her name is Dame Gwen. I was going back and forth between Dame Gwen and Dame Claire. So we'll have to see how that develops. But she is a knight, and she is also a baroness by courtesy because she is married to this guy over here. This is Baron Sir Howell, and he is the Baron of Elmhearth, which you see in Goodnight Sword. So he's the Baron of the Goodnight Sword Castle. They're husband and wife. So she is Baroness by courtesy because her husband is the Baron. But she is also a knight in her own right. So she has to. She goes by the title Dame, and you can see his coat of arms hanging up in Goodnight Sword, and then you can also see her coat of arms hanging up in the Great Hall in Goodnight Sword.
Considering the fact that I'm about to die, but oh well. Okay,
So that's kind of something that when you go in. Yeah.
We're all about to die.
I can do one more though.
All right, try it again. Okay.
Okay.
Now it's
Let's move.
zombie turn?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Just get everything moving. Here. Here.
2 more.
This is here. Got those. These move to.
I just expect there to be some sort of like disco music or something with them. You got a little speaker.
Yes. I mean, okay.
So that was
spawn.
it?
Yes.
Spawn for us,
Spawn.
Megan. I'll let you spawn for us. So right there, there's a
Right
red.
over there with the red. 4 walkers.
Sure, why not?
And then the next one, the green one. 4 walkers.
Not really.
Then where are we going?
One
Here.
carrier.
Green. 3 fatties.
That could also be a teacher.
And then in there. 4 walkers. We don't have. No, yes, we do. 4 walkers.
We got one more draw.
3 runners.
Oof.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you just be on rear?
That's great.
Kill some zombies.
Kill some zombies.
You want
Don't die.
No, we need to continue forward.
No, we have got to take this
We can't
and
open the
take
door.
that. But we can't open doors, right?
But we need to get somebody to red.
And we have to get somebody ready.
So maybe
Can he take?
can you guys just follow me? Well, yeah,
Search
maybe
one per
just
turn or
search.
once per area.
Once per turn.
All right, then why don't I go into the vault and then search?
You can't
You can't search a vault again. You search the vault.
But
You
somebody's
can
got
search
to
in
get
that
to
room
red.
you're in right now.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah, and then just you're one behind you so that if there are a bunch of zombies here, you
All right. So
That
you're
doesn't-
searching right
he
there.
needs to
Okay.
fight zombies.
I know, so
Plenty,
he's
plenty of
close
bullets.
behind me.
You may re-roll all ranged attacks once with
Wonderful. And you're using a
with
crossbow.
bolts keyword.
So if you
New
miss
results
anything with bolts, then that goes in your backpack.
Okay, give me that back.
Oh.
All right. So does this this goes where?
Right here in your backpack.
But it's okay.
Right, because it is a backpack item. So that means that you may use it in your backpack.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So now, spiritual advisors, should I go into the next room or should I stay here?
I would advise it moving forward. Because you got runners, and they're going to be closer.
You might as well come in and back me
No,
up.
you need to go down. Yeah.
Go-
Go,
go-
go
Okay, I'll
down.
go down.
Come down,
Okay.
smooth there,
All right.
especially if zombies come in.
So he moved. So he searched one.
Yeah.
Okay, so now
This
it's
guy's-
down there. Yes.
Okay, easy.
Okay. So I can open doors.
Okay.
Oh,
thank
So I'm going to go down with one, and then I'm going to try to open doors. So my door opens 4+. This one action that I've taken. Got it.
Okay.
So
Excellent.
that opens there.
Perfect.
So now we spawn all the zombies here. No,
Okay.
no. So it's spawning right in that room.
This room?
Yep.
2 runners.
2 runners. Spawning right here.
Double spawn.
Okay. Double spawning right here.
3 fatties and 2 runners.
3 fatties
2
and
runners.
2 runners.
And then 1
At least
more,
I can
right?
Am I the only one among us that can kill
No,
fatties?
Lou
Oh,
can.
But I can't.
Okay, and 1 more, 3 fatties. We only have
That
1.
was the double spawn right here. So right here, is that
Yeah.
spawning?
Is 3 fatties.
3 fatties?
So
we only have 1 left.
So our rule is there's 1 fatty left?
Yes.
Okay, so he goes right here. If they have to spawn a fatty again, then they activate.
So they're all.
Do we activate the rest?
No, because there was 1 fatty left to put out there. So these
Okay.
guys don't
Oh,
activate
okay.
according to our rules.
Okay. So my turn.
That's what we've got.
You can move up there.
I can move up there, but that doesn't help me. So,
not
yeah,
bad.
so, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to search once and then go do it. So I have a short bow now.
Look, we're all together. We're fighting at the end.
We're not all together. 2 of us are missing.
Well, the ones that are still alive.
The ones who are alive were all.
We were all scattered throughout the board, but we're gonna.
Okay.
If we get up here, we gotta get somebody red. We gotta get that, and we gotta get that. So we've got to move up into here. So now what?
I'm gonna move up in there.
Take out those runners.
Which is really risky. I have only 1 life, but it's what I gotta do.
Okay. There's only 1 life.
Yeah.
How many
I've only
dice
got
can you
1.
roll?
3 if I'm attacking.
You can roll 3 dice.
No, sorry. I'll do
3
that.
Well, then you
Wait,
will.
wait,
You will
wait, wait.
automatically.
With my bolts, I can roll 2. Now, can I attack them from down there?
No.
Okay.
You cannot. You
Bolts, your bolts. What is your range of your bolts?
My bolts.
Let those 2 dry. But finally, I got all of them based and flopped. So they do feel a lot more substantial now, and I feel much more confident, picking them up and setting them down and moving them around and showing them off or whatever. I do think they need some additional decoration on the base. I think it looks good. Got the grass and the bark here. I think that's a good look. But the knights and all the action figures are so colorful. I feel like there does need to be some additional color on the base. Even though I said this is mainly a practical thing to put them on a base and then also just have them up there for display. But I do feel like I should probably take some of these mushrooms, even though they're kind of out of scale. They'd be very teeny tiny mushrooms. And then I've got all of these Army Painter flowers, like meadow flowers. That'll put some extra color on them. Highland tufts. Oh, there's bright green. Okay, so that put some bright green on there and also some yellow. That would give some extra color on there so the base doesn't look quite as drab. So I think I will do that. I don't want that to take too long because I got to move on. I need to paint the cultist miniatures. I need to paint or assemble the advanced Hero Quest miniatures so we can have them as well. But I think it'll look a little bit better if they've got color. We'll go on. We're going to go on too long tonight. But we're getting close to the end of this dinner and a board game anyway, so we'll just keep watching.
So that means you can't attack them now.
Yeah, you don't have line of sight out of the vault into here. That's just a
Oh
roll.
yeah, because you can't 0, so she can't go in there and then attack.
Yeah, you can move up there if
Can
you
you
have
move
1
1
left.
Move 1 more, and then nobody can attack you.
No, it takes 3 to move up there.
Move up there.
Yeah, I would not move up there.
Should I wait for one of you all to move
Yeah.
there first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I can't go there either because I can't keep anybody on the.
Okay. So
Who
zombies.
is it that needs to go up there first then? Because zombies are just gonna keep coming.
Who can kill? Who can kill?
I can kill from far.
Who can? Yeah, I can kill.
And
Who
you
can kill?
can.
Who can kill from where they are?
Nobody.
None of us.
There's
can
no
go
line of sight out of the vault.
None of us can kill.
We can only kill baddies that go 1 space away from them.
Right. So I can put my short bow. Which can-
With a short bow.
I've got a short bow.
No, but I
Yeah.
can kill.
But you
I
can
can
go
kill
run.
the runners. So okay. So I know what I'm doing next turn. Okay.
Okay. So the runners are going to go down
Okay,
there.
so now it's zombies turn?
Yes.
Okay, so move in.
Can you put those in there with us?
And then they take 2 damage. Everyone takes 2
Yes. Well,
We gotta distribute it. We gotta distribute it.
damage. Right. However you feel like.
So
You
there's
guys can
4.
take it.
Okay, so I'll take how many?
One, you guys should each take one.
Okay.
It's 4 damage or 2 damage?
They're 2 damage.
Okay, so 1 and 1.
Yeah, so I'll take one. You take
You take one too.
Take-
We
take-
will die if we take
Okay, I will take 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Galactus Girl says, "You're still working on the Rabbit Knights? Awesome. I am. We've made a lot more progress on them as far as the manufacturer goes. But what I was saying was that I had some of them break because these are the prototypes made of such fragile resin. So I had to reassemble them to take some additional photographs for them for the manufacturer. And so I decided to also take the opportunity to put them on a base. That way I can have them and I don't feel as bad or feel as worried about them about to fall off the desk and break again or something like that. So yeah, we are still. This is a practical exercise here, but we are still moving forward with the Rabbit Knight action figures. They just take a long time with manufacturing. We're getting close to being able to make molds, though. Our next step is to make sure that the manufacturer has all the colors right. That's why they needed extra photographs from me. Jason Santos says, "Gamer grass makes neat basing turfs." I'm going to have to look at them. Gamer grass. I've probably seen them. Meet our range of grass tufts. Oh, I think I have seen these. Oh, yes. They're the ones who are laser cutting all of these leaves and things like that. Yes, I had forgotten about this. But those things are gorgeous. Maybe I need to keep these in mind because if we need to create physical sets for some of the Rabavanian action figures and things like that, this looks beautiful. Galacticus Girl says, "Seeing them available on the market would be great." Well, I hope that's the ultimate goal. That's the ultimate goal. Once I don't want to go to any type of Kickstarter or crowdfunding campaign until we are ready to make the molds, and that's because everything takes so long. This project has been going on for a long time anyway, and I don't want to be holding like something in a crowdfunding campaign, people's money or pledges in a crowdfunding campaign. So I'll only think about that once I know we are confirmed ready to make these molds. And then we'll see how to do it. And then of course I would love to be able to put them in stores eventually. Galacticus Girl says, "I love rabbits." Me too. Me too. Rabbits rock.
Okay. Fatty moves in. These move in closer.
And what are
These
these
move
two? Do you know
here.
what they are?
Combination.
All
All the way. These move 2 here. Here. 2. Okay. So now we spawn.
All right, so red over there. I'll let you do it.
1 abomination.
Abomination moves. Okay. Green over there.
1 fatty. So all the fatties move?
So all the fatties move.
Okay. Can we put him down
I need
there?
to let this
Great.
ride.
All of these move. All of these. They're all on. Just
Those
So that's all right here. In
yes.
This space. Okay.
And all of them there.
We gotta get rid of the ones in the
That's
wall.
those 2, 3, 5 walkers. All the walkers move.
There are no more walkers. Yeah, see this speeds it out.
They're coming. We're so close to like meeting these objectives, and we're right on the edge here.
And then the 2 in there are going to be walkers again.
Before I put
and
that on,
necromancer.
Walkers.
I started putting on that grass tuft. I should have thought about that. And I started pulling off some of the flock. So I need to make sure that all of this flock dries really well. So there might be another round. I don't know if it'll be on camera or not, but some other round when I decorate the base
I'm going to leave all of these flock guys up here. That way the glue can dry really good and attach the flock. They look so good up here lined up. They look so good lined up. Galacticus Girl says cats and rabbits are the best pets. I can see why you would say that. I agree with it. I like cats. I think I would get a cat before a dog. But I have thought, I don't have any kind of pet, but I've thought, well, if I were to get some type of pet, a rabbit does seem like a good one to have, and it would be very thematic to have a rabbit here at the house, or a couple. If I got one, I might get two. That way they've got somebody to play with. But I don't know. I've never had any type of pet. I don't even have a plant. So it would be a big jump for me to start, having rabbits around here. Galacticus Girl, although they might be fun on stream, would they come up and like be on stream and stuff like that? Sometimes people's cats do. People might like seeing the rabbit. Galacticus Girl says, I love Disney's Robin Hood and Zootopia. I am not as familiar with Zootopia, but the Disney's Robin Hood I really like. Yes, I like that too. And it is an inspiration for the Tales of Rabbivania. Absolutely.
Where does he spawn?
Where's the necromancer?
He's dead right now.
Well, so where did you roll for him?
Here.
Right then, right there.
And
you need to take another necromancer roll, and you need all the walkers move again. Everybody's walkers move again. And the necromancer spawns.
Okay.
I don't think I have enough time to get out the paints, but what I really need to do then is just take a knife and glue to these advanced Hero Quest figures to get them all ready, because they need to get primed tomorrow so they can have the black primer on there. I do like I like these heroes in here. I think these are going to be fun to paint. So I really need to be able to prime these guys tomorrow, but I've got to get them. Whoever got these things out originally, I bought this secondhand. They must not have had a hobby knife. There are all kinds of little bits of extra plastic on these guys. So I'm going to sit here and try to get these guys ready to go. Whoever originally had this went with painting this guy, not mine. So I might just prime him and go and just start completely fresh. But I got to get these guys shaped up with a hobby knife first. That's what I'll do here. We'll probably go for, I don't know, maybe 15 more minutes or something like that.
Those
All right, so these guys are here.
Walkers move again.
Move over here.
Walkers move again.
How about this?
Okay. That's where we're at.
We are in a situation.
All right.
Okay.
Was that it?
Yes.
And one zone.
Throw them up there.
I think that counts because you cannot see up there, but it does not say a zone that you can see. It says select one zone.
Or push the destination.
Oh, that's a good point.
Up.
Well, we'll
Yeah.
them out of the way, but we're gonna go there. So
Yeah. So if that's one action,
okay.
why don't you attack first and kill as many as you can, and then use this to move them up there?
Move them up.
That's your last action.
Okay, so I use one action to kill as many as I can. I'm shooting with my crossbow.
Okay.
I'm rolling these two dice. And I got 2 and a 4.
So 1.
So you got 1. So you can drop 1. So drop a fatty.
Well, can he drop a fatty with the weapon he's using?
Yes, he's using your crossbow.
Okay,
So
okay.
drop a fatty, you get 1 XP.
Right.
Okay. And now you still have 3 actions remaining.
Right. So
Use 2 of them.
you can use.
Well, I would just attack. Why?
Yeah, just attack.
So
Attack.
attack.
And see if you can.
3 and 4.
Okay.
All right.
You got it. So take 2 more XP.
Yep.
Okay.
Is that all of them down there?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So now you have 2 more actions, right?
Can you move up there and then
I have-
Yeah. Move up, take one fatty, and then you can come behind and try and take them.
If I miss, I'm dead. If I move up, I'm in a space.
Can you kill fatties?
No, but Brianna can.
I can't from a
So,
distance.
Brianna, you got to move up there because there's no line of sight from a vault to that zone.
If I move up,
Then you can start attacking.
I have to
Right.
move from one way. I can't attack it.
You have how many? Two actions remain? Yep. So you have one action, so you could move up there, and then you could repulse.
And that would push all three of them away.
And that would pulse off.
Push them in
Yes.
there. Push them in there.
And then
Do it.
Brianna can walk up and start attacking.
Okay.
Yes.
Excellent. I move up.
Okay. You're moving up and
Alright.
you're moving these
I
three over
select a
here.
target zone, and
Which
I
is when
push
you're
them.
in, and you push them all back.
Okay.
Excellent.
Look.
Nice.
Whoa.
That was good. That was a good turn.
So I'm going to move. Will you
Okay.
please move me up one, up two?
Open the door. Yeah, that's
No.
Or
So that was one. That was two. It'll become three.
Do we need to open that door?
Because we have to take that.
Yeah, we've got to.
And I have.
Where
Can you
is
try
that?
and open it?
But if we go here and they divide, it halves them. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want to get sworn.
Just hang in that corner.
I'm going to hang in that corner.
Okay.
I am. Okay. And I say what? I'll search. Yes, that's a good idea. And I have a firebolt, which is 1 to 3. It allows me to roll 3. I'm going to swap that out with Mana Blast, and I will take that.
Alright.
All right.
My turn. Send me up with Silas.
Yep.
And then I'm going to take a hit at the runners. Can I do that? Yeah. Because I can't get fatties.
No, because what is the targeting priority? The targeting priority is walkers and then fatties.
I can't get
You
fatties.
can't. Okay, well then you were not going to be walkers.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then go open the door.
I can't open the door, so just put me over there and I'm going to search.
Okay.
I've got plenty of bolts.
Okay.
Okay, move me up in there. And I'm gonna see what I can do. I can roll 2.
That's one. You have one action so far, right?
That was one action. I have 3 remaining.
And you have
I have
a fatty killing weapon.
Which I
But
can
the fatty killing requires you to reload, right? What does it say? Yes. Okay. So you moved 1.
Yeah.
Now you're firing. So fire.
5. I got 1.
Okay. So 1 fatty is
Add
down.
your experience.
Add your experience. Okay.
Okay.
So that's
now
2
I
actions.
get another action. Yes. Yellow now.
Okay.
So 2 actions.
So-
So I can tackle.
I've got 3.
I had to get 3 plus.
So you got 3, so 1 more
Okay.
down.
Right. Take another XP.
I have 1 more action, but I can't. I would have to reload. I guess so.
Or just move.
I don't want
You may
Silas
want-
to get strong because we want Silas to take that thing though.
Okay, then search.
Yeah, search.
He gotta come in there.
Can you get in here and save him?
So he can move. I will sacrifice myself.
That way they attack her, but they don't attack him.
Okay. Is that the best strategic move? I feel like it is.
So you moved in?
Yes.
Gotta put that on my
Runners
time
are
tracker.
gonna attack twice.
Yep.
So they'll definitely kill.
And the fatty will attack. They will move anywhere.
Correct.
Okay,
She's
so she's done for though.
stalled them out.
So if she by moving there,
Open doors.
He can.
I can
He
open.
can. And he can kill fatties.
You
Yeah,
have to get that
All
thing.
right.
you've got
So
to.
now it's
Okay.
I'm
So
going.
she's-
Not quite yet.
Not
No, not quite yet. Not quite yet. Not quite yet.
Off the gun.
I'm not done yet. I'm still fighting them.
All right.
All these attacks.
Yes.
So I guess now.
Dead.
Arbitrarily waited 5
all
seconds.
Yeah.
So then here to blue. Okay, then coming up. Blue. Back here. So these guys go far now.
We're going there, and he's gonna move 1 more.
Okay.
Go in.
Here.
So going there.
Thunderous.
Actually, yeah, they're all together. So
This was a really brutal game. Really brutal game.
These guys were
Yes.
here, right?
no.
No.
There's just They're all piling together now at this point.
The abomination is where?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I
I
mean,
mean,
more
that would be
on.
like a maximum
Okay,
occupancy.
that's fine. Okay.
Over there.
Yep.
Walkers.
All walkers move again.
Ah!
I pulled back the.
They weren't walking to the beginning of the
Yes. And
I'm not
then
keeping
I
track.
these all move
Okay.
there, and then
These all
are here.
those guys.
These
Oh,
all
these
move
guys right here,
besides
these are
them.
Yeah. They all
These
move
all
down.
move, and then there's not anymore.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
they can
Okay.
Okay.
So now we're
So that
Yeah,
was
that
the all standard walkers again.
Yeah. Oh.
So those guys are right there. So be systematic about it. So those guys came up here. These guys go here.
Hold on.
Okay. So which one was
That
that?
was those two.
Okay.
so
So
we're
there's
moving-
nothing over here. So we're going over there.
Moving
To
to
green.
green. Double spawn.
Double spawn on red.
Necromancer. He moves. And double spawn.
Okay. On
So,
the next. So you
double
resolve
spawn
2 right
again.
there.
Double spawn.
So there's a double spawn the next time.
Yes.
Okay. And you resolve. Somebody put it over here. So you remember that. And then what do you resolve?
4 walkers.
So walkers go again.
There.
So walkers
All
attack
of them
Silas.
attack.
They think there's nothing Silas can do.
No! No!
Oh my god.
So
Oh,
all
we're so-
standard walkers. So let's
Oh.
show that.
There are only 2 players left.
Oh.
Oh no. Was that so close?
Yeah, I never
Yeah.
watched the pulse. Oh.
I think you're all good.
Okay. And then, so,
Is it only you and me?
yeah.
Okay. So now what are we going to do?
Double
You
spawn.
keep drawing what?
And then double spawn. So, right.
One more draw.
Walkers.
Not the right. There was a runner in there. Don't move.
So it's us.
Keep coming.
Can you get through? Well, can you get
So I need to keep attacking?
Yep.
Yeah, they're.
We can't even get up. Yeah.
Okay. So it's not looking good. It would be epic if we could pull this off, but not looking good. Act number 1. Yes. Going up by 1 down. There's still stuff in there?
There's 3.
Attack again. Hit again. I'm going up by 1.
Attack again.
Attack again. This is number 3.
Yeah.
I missed. Okay. That's all I've got.
So there's 2 walkers left.
That's
That's fine. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
I like this fancy die. Let's try this one. So I attack these 2. I miss.
Did you miss?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, because I was doing that. Yes.
Oh, so you couldn't have.
And then I did a second one there.
Right. So,
So-
you still have 2 actions.
2 actions. So I'm going to go with the short bows.
This.
Yeah. Okay, I got one of them. So now zombie time.
Hit. If I take a hit out of that, I die.
If I take a hit, I die.
One
You
of
can
you
get the
guys-
door
Who
open.
count the doors?
Okay,
Yeah.
so you have to die. Sorry about that. All right. Okay, so Megan is gone.
Now,
One player left.
now I'm playing the
Okay,
Okay.
so now up to purple.
Oh.
left 2. He's going to disappear. So now we start spawning.
Oh, yeah.
I think she moved them twice. I think she moved them twice.
No,
They were, yeah. That's,
Okay,
you're
then
right.
they need to move again.
Okay.
No, they
No,
didn't.
they just. Okay. So first one, red up in that corner. One runner. Right?
The
no.
one runner?
No.
No, you have run.
I lied.
No, we have runners.
Okay.
Yeah. You do. So you're on spawn.
Oh! Okay. Walker. Fatty. Fatty. For green. Red. So Walker. 2 walkers. 2 walkers. Which means he's dead.
The walkers go again?
Yep.
Then they killed me.
Oh, that's good. We died.
Oh, I thought we were so close. We got that.
We were so
we were going to be able to win this one.
We were so close, but not
That's
quite so terrifying.
That- What do you think, everybody? We lost Quest 2.
Oh, well.
Yeah, we did quest 2.
I'm sorry about that.
You're not able to progress the quest 3.
No, we can do Quest. We'll do Quest.
Oh, okay.
But we lost Quest 2. Sorry about that, everybody.
It was
We got to do better next time. We got to
Okay.
come back,
Better
ready to
strategy.
dominate for Quest 3.
Better strategy.
That's it. Better strategy.
I feel like you're
We got divided. And then
Yeah. I also made a recommendation. That was the problem.
Yeah.
Well, did you have fun?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Did
No,
everybody have
I
fun?
had fun,
Did you
yeah.
have a good time? Okay, well, I'm glad you had fun. Thank you so much, everybody on YouTube. You had fun. If you did, please like the video. And also, please subscribe to the channel. We've got a lot of stuff about making the boards here. We've got a lot of stuff in the workshop about making our videos. Also, a lot more dinner and board game coming, so please subscribe to the channel. So please do that. And then, thank you, everybody.
Bye.
See you next
Bye.
time. Bye, everybody.
All right. Well, that about wraps this up. I'm going to sit here and finish getting these guys glued together. That was a productive session. So I got all of the bases put on my action figure prototypes. I'll still do a little bit more decoration on them so they look a bit better. And then I got almost all my Advanced Hero Quest miniatures cleaned up and based and glued together. So I'm going to sit here and finish those guys. Otherwise, I'm going to get to bed a bit earlier tonight. I'll see you in the morning for the morning grind. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing on the morning grind tomorrow yet. Could be unboxing. No, wait. No. Yes, I do. Tomorrow is Tuesday, right? We're going to be looking at Faded Edge tomorrow. We're going to be looking at Faded Edge and doing RPG and rules building tomorrow. So that is our Tuesday topic. So I am ready for it. I actually already have stuff for that. And so that's what we'll be looking at tomorrow. And then we will do an epic and mega NES Xanadu retro game stream tomorrow night. So good night, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Enjoyed it. Big New Year. Happy New Year if I haven't seen you yet. Big 2023. See you tomorrow.